The topic that I decided to study for this project is the relationship between sugar intake and life expectancy in different countries around the world. More specifically, my research question is what is the association between sugar intake and life expectancy across different countries around the world? The reason why I decided to study this topic is because I wanted to study something that was related to global health issues, and more specifically, I wanted to gain some insight into how nutrition impacts life expectancy around the world. Initially, I collected a dataset that included variables such as the seafood consumption per capita, food supply, malnutrition, sugar intake, and life expectancy at birth for different countries. Here, I'm showing you an overview of what my dataset initially looked like, and I'm also giving a description for the variables that I initially collected. However, I decided to focus on two variables specifically, sugar intake and life expectancy, because I was more interested to see the relationship between these two. I decided to use the data for the year 2018, and since both of these variables are continuous variables, I decided to convert the sugar intake variable into a categorical variable. In order to do that, I divided the countries in 5 different groups based on their sugar intake measurements. And to do that, I calculated the minimum, the maximum, and the 20th, 40th, 60th, and 80th percentiles of the sugar intake variable, and used these percentiles to divide the countries into these 5 different groups. Here I'm showing you a plot of what life expectancy looks like across these different sugar intake categories that I created. I also calculated the mean and standard deviation for all of these sugar intake groups that I created. Based on what I saw here and on the plot, I decided to create a hierarchical model, and here I'm showing you what my sampling distribution looks like, and also the prior and the hyperprior distributions that I chose based on the data exploration that I just showed you. If you want to see more and if you want to see the results for this model, then make sure to come to my poster presentation on Monday. Thank you!